After playing Real Salt Lake to a scoreless draw just a couple weeks ago, the Sounders were back on the training field preparing for their fourth consecutive playoff appearance, going up against the same team that knocked them out of the first round just a year ago.
It's gonna be a hard game for us. We last year we lost against Salt Lake. You had the opportunity to play against them, so we expect it's gonna be a battle for us.
It's another game if you look at it like that, but I mean, more importantly, it's us trying to get out of the first round and trying to win our first game here at home and move to Salt Lake and get a result there. This Friday is really important. It's huge for the club, and I mean, what better to get a win here and then get out of the first round and do something the club's never done before.
To get out of the first round, the Rave Green needs to score goals, something they haven't been able to do against RSL all season long, being shut out in over 270 minutes of action. A tough task they'll have to do possibly without the team's leading goal scorer, Eddie Johnson, due to injury.
We don't try and change our style too much. I mean, it's a situation every time you play, you try and take advantage of the talents and the abilities that the players on the field have. So, if you're playing with Sammy Ochoa instead of Eddie, Sammy's good with his back to goal. He's good at connecting, back again and running off. He doesn't have that breakaway speed to get behind, so you try and get the ball a little more to Sammy's feet. If you're playing with Estrada, he's busy, he's active, he likes to stretch the defense, so you play him a little bit more into spaces. If it's a Zakawani, you want to get the ball to his feet and isolate him against guys. So, it's the same 4-4-2, but it's the ability of the individual, and you try and take advantage of his skill set.
While the regular season series has been pretty evenly matched over the years, Coach Schmid pointed out what will be the difference in getting a result here in the postseason.
As with always in soccer, it's just finishing your opportunities. I think we created some opportunities in a couple of games that we played them, and we didn't finish those opportunities. And so we just got to make sure that we're good, around the goal, take advantage of set pieces. I think when you get into games like this and playoff series, then corner kicks, free kicks become take on maybe a little bit of a bigger role. So being good on set pieces, being dangerous on those things was very important.
One thing to note about Friday's match is that the pitch will have a new look to it, with the Seahawks game coming up less than 48 hours later.
Our organization in this club has been tremendous about making sure that we always played our games on a soccer field, and that was pretty pristine. But we're an organization that works together, the Seahawks and ourselves, and they've done things to help us, and we've done things to help them. For us right now, from a physiological side, for the team, it made more sense to play the game on Friday.
If you can't be at the match, there is no excuse to not watch the game, as it will be broadcasted nationally on NBC Sports, regionally on Root Sports, and locally on Kong. And of course, you can listen to it all live on 97.3 Cairo FM. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. We will see you there. I'm Jackie Montgomery for SoundersFC.com.
Tanzania, the land of Kilimanjaro, Zanzibar, and the Serengeti.